Hey guys, welcome back finally to NASCAR Heat 5 career mode. So, yeah, this is going to be some really good stuff. I believe this is episode 49 now. I'd have to, if I can remember that right. But anyway, we're finally back. Our boy Fredo's headed off to Texas now. So, let's give you guys a quick recap of the last episode. So, our last race in the XFinity Series was the race at Homestead Miami Speedway, and my goodness, what a crazy, psychotic race that was. Fredo was involved in a couple of wrecks. Things looked really bad, but by golly, he gutted it out and came back to finish in second. And what that means, that has moved him up just outside the top 10 in points. He's in 12th right now, 13 points out of, he's 8 points out of 10th. My bad. But Fredo's got the win right now. He won at California, so he's in the chase right now as it stands. But yeah, Texas is going to be a tough track, so it's really going to be something here. Fredo needs to keep the momentum up, needs to keep having good runs. So yeah, that's it's going to be wild for sure. So, what do you say we go ahead and head off to Texas and see if Fredo can keep the momentum going? All right, Fredo, it's time to qualify here at Texas. So yeah, finally back after a long hiatus. Fredo enjoyed his vacation, from what I understand. Got to hang out with all these buddies in Big Gulch. Checking out all the new taco stands that popped up while he was away. He's all fueled up and ready to go. So here we go, barreling off into turn one. And this is a tricky track, so Fredo's going to have to be really careful getting around this place. It's bit him a couple of times in the Truck Series. We'll see how he does in the XFinity Series, but here he goes bailing off into turns 3 and 4. Car looks fairly stable. Gets a little free coming off turn 4, and he comes and takes the checker flag for qualifying, and he qualifies 29th. So yeah, just like old times, Fredo starts in the back, but hopefully he doesn't stay back there. So let's take a look at the starting order for the race. Brandon Jones gets the pole. Ryan Sieg starts second. Austin Cindric starts third. Daniel Hemrick is fourth. Chase Briscoe is fifth. And we will scroll on down, see where everybody starts. There's teammate Anthony Alfredo in 12th. Good qualifying run for him. There's Fredo in 29th. And CJ McLaughlin rounds out your field in 36th. So what do you say we head to the race and see if Fredo can keep the momentum going. See if he can knock the rust off too. Here we go. Alrighty, Fredo, it's time to go racing in Texas. So yeah, Fredo may be a little rusty from taking that extended break we had, but we'll see how he does here in this race. We're underway at Texas, by the way. So yeah, it was a long hiatus, a few months while I was away on a bar out, but we are now back fully with the career mode. Fredo's raring to go. He's ready to show these guys how it's done. So we'll see if Fredo continues to make enemies as well. He's got a few guys coming after him right now. Daniel Hemrick being one of them. Austin Cindric being another one. So we'll see if the enemies list grows in this race as we go along here. I mean, according to Fredo, the car is a little tight in the turns, but other than that, it seems to be pretty stable. We'll see, obviously, what happens when the tires start wearing out and people start sliding around a little more. But hopefully Fredo can pick up where he left off here. He's closing in on Chad Finchman for 23rd. That turn 4 spot, too, that's also a really, really hairy place. The vehicles really like to get away from you there off that turn. Oh, wow, the 89 car kind of roughed Fredo up a little bit right there. No. We don't, okay, this is bad. And Texas bit Fredo again. Well, gee, that was short. Well, at least we got the bonus money, so Fredo didn't completely choke right there. So yeah, let's see what our competitors say. And Landon Castle says it's a long way to the top, but you're on a roll. Yeah, Fredo crashed and finished dead last about a half dozen laps into the race. I don't call that being on a roll, but hey, okay. Did anybody see that last race? Fredo Benguigui did pretty well. No, he didn't. He crashed and finished dead last. But again, whatever. Okay, Fredo, did anybody? Okay, it was amazing. Yeah, crashing and finishing dead last is Fredo Benguigui ran a very professional, exceptional. What is it with these people? I don't understand why crashing and DNFing is somehow being amazing and running a professional and exceptionally clean race, but whatever. We'd rather have them sending compliments and having them send Fredo threats, but so we'll live with it. Hey, we're back in the Extreme Dirt Tour Series race. Well, maybe Fredo can rebound a little bit. So looks like the Xfinity race is also we got another Xfinity race after that. So why don't we go ahead and head to the Extreme Dirt Tour Series and see if Fredo can get his confidence back. Yeah, we'll just say that. So let's see where we're headed to. By the way, for those that may have missed it at the beginning of the season, Fredo is no longer driving for the Gold Mine Racing Team. We are now in a technical alliance with NASCAR Motorsports. This is Fredo's second race with that team, and we are at the Derbin short track. So, yeah, can Fredo get it together for that race? Let's head to Derbin and find out. All right, Fredo, it's time to qualify at Derbin now. So hopefully Fredo can get his confidence back after crashing and burning at Texas in the Xfinity Series. So this has been a pretty good track for Fredo. So we'll see how things goes in this race driving a lesser car. So hopefully things will result in a good finish for Fredo here. So here he comes off turn 4 to get the checker flag for qualifying. We'll see where he starts here. So 15.91 and he qualifies 23rd. So yeah, Fredo's not off to a very good start right now. So yeah, let's look at our starting positions here. Cody Brock wins the pole. Bobby Carter second. Ryan Foster third. Lula Cobb 4th, and Justin Jones 5th, and we scroll on down. There's Tony Stewart with another not so great qualifying run, 14th. So yeah, and there's Fredo in 23rd, and Kelly Cates rounds out your field. So let's see if Fredo can hopefully work his way up to the front, because this ain't being a very good episode right now for him. Let's head to the race and see what happens. All right, Fredo, it's time to go dirt track racing at Derbin, back with the Extreme Dirt Tour Series. Now, yeah, so Fredo really needs to try to pick it up a little bit here. Okay, this is bad. All right, well, we're going to go ahead and pit. Get 4 tires with Rory at the back anyway, so this not be a very good episode for Fredo right now. This is This is getting kind of ugly right now. But anyway, we're back underway at Derbin now. So hopefully Fredo can get it together and start making his way up to the front a little bit here, because he needs to have a good run. But he's passed some cars now. He's kind of picking them off one by one here. So yeah, maybe we can get something done here. Oh wow, they're beating Fredo up. They're using him up right now. So yeah, Fredo's going to have to drive much more aggressively than he's driven in the past in this series. Wow, they are really aggressive right now. Like I said, Fredo doesn't have the car he's had in the past. He's in one of the more backmarker teams right now. This may not be a championship season for Fredo in this series. Things are a little rough right. Okay, wow, they are just using him up right now. I really thought Derbin would be kind of a great equalizer, but man, they're just running off and leaving Fredo right now. And the problem is he doesn't have the car. Yeah. All right, just keep piling into Fredo right there. Man, this is not the way you want to return from a long hiatus. Yikes. All right, well, let's see what that does to Fredo in the points. Fredo may be glad this is his last season in the Extreme Dirt Tour Series, because this ain't how you're gonna win a championship. All right, so we're back at in the XFinity Series. Let's take a look and see what that DNF did to Fredo in the points here, and that dropped Fredo all the way back to 16th place in the points. Now, he does still have that win to fall back on, so he's still in the chase right now. But he does not need to be having any more finishes like that, where he finishes dead last, like right there at Texas. So, fortunately, Bristol's coming up. That's been a pretty good track for Fredo, at least in the Truck Series. So what do you say we head there and see how he does in the XFinity Series? All right, Fredo, we're ready to qualify here at Bristol. So yeah, we try to set up on Fredo's car, and I'm telling you, it was fast. So this could be a really nice bounce back race for Fredo. Here at Bristol in the Xfinity Series, because the car looked good. Fredo really liked it. It was really quick. And I'm telling you what, we are flying around this track. Oh, 16:38, and Fredo's on the pole, my goodness. Holy cow. Now that's what we call a bounce back. So, yeah, this episode may not end on such a sour note after all. So let's take a look at the starting lineup. Fredo's on the pole. Michael Annette starts second on the outside. Harrison Burton starts third. Brandon Jones fourth. Justin Allgaier rounds out your top five. We'll scroll on down, see where everybody qualifies. There's our rival Daniel Hemrick, one of them, and our other rival Austin Cindric in 11th. So yeah, things are looking really good. Anthony Alfredo didn't have a very good qualifying effort. Fredo's teammate there. So we'll keep on going down here, take a look and see where everybody starts. And Mike Harmon rounds out your field in 36. So what do you say we head to the race to see if Fredo can have a bounce back and close this episode out on a high note? All right, Fredo, it's time to do some short track racing on the high banks at Bristol. From the pole, we're underway at Bristol. So yeah, Fredo had an amazing qualifying run, and this car looks just as fast as his truck in the Truck Series, where he just destroyed the field there. he may do the same here in the XFinity Series, because it looks like Fredo's driving off and leaving Harrison Burton there. I'm kind of interested to see how much distance Fredo puts on these guys. So there's Harrison Burton in second right there. He's already got a half second up on him. Now 7/10, 8/10 of a second lead. Fredo does need to be careful he doesn't burn the tires up though. That was kind of one thing in practice he was doing there. He was really pushing the car hard in practice. It was fast. I mean, he was really laying down some lap times, but he was really torching those tires pretty good. But yeah, Fredo's on rails right now. We may be leaving Texas and Derbin well in the rearview mirror as far as the bad finishes. I don't know if Fredo was just rusty from the long hiatus, or if we just give him a couple of bad setups in the car. Of course, Derbin was the same setup we used when we had the Goldmine Racing Team car, but the fact Fredo no longer has the best car in the field, or a relatively comparable car, they were roughing him up pretty good. So some of the guys in the back I thought were being pretty aggressive, so and using him up there. Boy, Fredo, you need to kind of chill out, man. You don't need to be. I know you're excited to run up front, but we don't need to be burning the tires off the car and doing crazy stuff. That's kind of how we ended up with 2 DNFs in the last 2 races there. But he gets a win here. This could solidify him as a chase player. And we are already coming up on the tail end of the field and start lapping cars. Fredo is absolutely flying around here. There's Castle up ahead. Can't see really who else is up there besides him. Yeah, there's the 90. Okay, so do we want to pit? I think we kind of need to stay up front here. So we're going to advance to the green flag. Maybe we'll get lucky and get another caution. We'll see what happens here. But anyway, we're back under green. That right front tire being at 60% kind of makes me a little nervous, especially given how hard Fredo's driving the car. Like I said, maybe we'll get a caution, and then we can pit then. Still 61 laps to go, so we got a good little bit before the end of this race. So maybe Fredo can keep it together, keep the tires up under the car, and we'll be all right. So looks like the 20 car Harrison Burton's back in second place. Fredo's already got a second and a half up on him. So yeah, Fredo's really putting it on him. Car is Fredo's saying on the radio the car is starting to get kind of tight on him. So we may have to pit. We may definitely have to pit and make some adjustments on this car here. But I'm almost kind of afraid to, because it may really throw the balance off and the car won't be as good. Oh boy, Fredo's getting a little loose coming off the turn there. It's kind of starting wanting to really spin out there coming off that turn. So we're going to have to be mindful of that. And like I said, Fredo's already come back on the tail end of the field already. Oh, don't. Okay, well, Fredo scrubbed the wall. That's not good. he needs to be a little careful there. Okay, wow, the handling is going away on this car in a hurry. We may have to make some adjustments on this car. It's really starting to slide around on me. So we're coming up on Howard right here on the back of Howard. Hang on to her, Fredo. That almost got ugly right there. So we dispose of Howard. Coming up on Mike Harmon right there, we'll dispose of him. Oh wow, Fredo really drove up on the back of Timmy Hill right there, and there's Alex Labb. Fredo, you gotta chill out. We don't need to be bouncing off the wall here. Coming up on Jesse Little right there on the 4 car. Yeah, Fredo's really starting to lose patience with these guys. There's Nemechek up ahead. We'll dispose of him. Okay, I think that's Timmy Hill right there we just lapped. So the other car was Austin Hill. Now we're coming up on Graff Jr. Dispose of him. I mean, Fredo's really mowing through this field. There's McLaughlin and Mills right there. Fredo will dispose of both of them. I mean, Fredo's really starting to mow these guys down. And he is really driven off from Harrison Burton, too. Almost an 8-second lead right there. Yeah, Fredo's just going to muscle his way up there. I mean, we are flying through this field. Look at Fredo go. Lapping all the way up to 16th place in the 16th place on the track. I mean, he is really showing out here. This is a lot like California, where he was just having his way with everybody. Even more comparable, more like the Truck Series last season, where he just showed out and just dominated. Had the entire field lapped at one point. There's okay. Watch it there, Fredo. We don't need to ruin a good thing here. He was getting into it with Clements there. Oh boy, Clements is hanging on to it. And we're really smoking those tires. Fredo needs to kind of be careful there. We are getting ready to lap Daniel Hamrick, the 10th place car. He disposes of him. I mean, Fredo is just absolutely killing these guys right now. This is just what the doctor ordered for Fredo. There's Landon Castle getting ready to put him a lap down. Good run for Landon Castle in 8th place in that 89 car there. So, yeah, Fredo's really mowing these guys down here. We're lapping Howard again. We dispose of Landon Castle. Now coming up on Justin Allgaier. Oh, dang. Okay, the car is okay, finally we get a caution. So we're going to come in and get 4 tires and fuel. Let's go up on the tire pressures a little bit. We'll go down on the right front and right rear. And I think we'll do good there. So, okay, Fredo's got new tires and fuel. We can go the rest of the way. We'll see what the lap counter says and how many laps are left to go. 38 laps to go. And we got 38 laps of fuel. So Fredo can make it on fuel. The problem is, can he make it on tires? That's going to be the question right there. It's hard to say if Fredo can get there on tires. And wow, Daniel Hamrick's giving Fredo a shot right there. I mean, he just jacked him up right there. So I'll tell you what, we're at the back of the field already. We're going to take right side tires and fuel again. Let's take a little tape off the nose. And and we'll call it good right there. So Fredo's got right side tires and fuel. Now this should put him to where he can make it the rest of the way. Don't know about tires. We'll see about that. But this might be a good strategy move for Fredo right here. Here goes Fredo getting ready to take the lead away from Harrison Burton again. Muscles his way up through there, and new leader Fredo Banguino the fourth. He is really starting to show out that Fredo doesn't need to be hitting the wall like that. And there goes Austin Cindric by. Fredo, you gotta be real careful. Okay, yeah, this is getting rough now. Oh wow, Cindric's mad. He just drove it in there sideways. Okay, Fredo, you don't need to choke this away, man. Oh, and there's Cindric again. Okay, they're getting together. Cindric is losing it. Yeah, this is getting wild. Yeah, Fredo, you need to get away from these guys, man. We may have to go back on those adjustments a little bit. We got 28 laps to go, 33 laps of fuel left to go, so Fredo can easily make it on fuel. The problem is, can the tires hold out, especially that right front? Those right side tires have had a habit of really wearing out, so that's going to be the question right there. Can Fredo take care of things enough to make it to the end there? He's out in front right now, so I think he just needs to chill out, not burn the tires up. Oh wow, we got caution, so it may not matter anyway. So what we're going to do, we're going to come in and get 4 tires and fuel again. It's going to put us kind of behind those other guys, but Fredo's by far going to have the freshest tires. And this should mean he can make it with no issues at all to the end on tires and fuel. There should be no question with the tires now. Yeah, 22 laps to go. Fredo should be good to go now. We shouldn't need to stop again. So, okay, Harrison Burton, Fredo's getting into it with him. There's Austin Cindric. Fredo roughed him up pretty good a little while ago. There's Michael Annette in second. I'm telling you what, this car is just so fast that Fredo's just running up on these guys. There's Daniel Jones up ahead. I mean, this is wild. So I think Fredo, and yeah, new leader Fredo Banguino the fourth. Okay, Fredo, don't be hitting the wall, please. But new leader Fredo Banguino the fourth. I said don't hit the wall, Fredo. Don't choke this away. Where was I? Oh yeah, Fredo's got the lead back. Okay, I don't know what's going on here, but Fredo is just bouncing off the wall, bouncing off cars. I have absolutely no idea what's going on right now. But just keep it clean, Fredo, if you can. 17 laps to go. Just don't do anything stupid, Fredo. I know probably the excitement and jitteriness of being back after all this, after a few months offline. That's probably made him a bit rusty. But hopefully Fredo can get it back together a little bit. There's somebody smoking up ahead. That's Mike Harmon having a lot of issues right there. Yeah, I don't know what was going on with Mike Harmon there. but he was definitely having some problems. And look at this gaggle of cars up here up ahead of Fredo. Holy cow. I mean, excuse me. Sorry about that. My throat decided to have a catch in it. But things are really getting hairy now. This is getting wild. 10 laps to go. Oh, we got another caution. So, yeah, I think we're going to come in and get tires again. I know I said Fredo was good to go to the end, but I think we need some fresh tires. Because the front tires were really wearing out bad. So now Fredo has nothing to worry about. He can just go for it now. We got 7 laps to go. Yeah, okay, things are getting hairy now. Oh yeah, Fredo's back out in front. Now Fredo can just keep it between the lines and not hit the wall every single lap. I think we'll be in good shape for the win. 5 laps to go, and Fredo's just driving off and leaving them. This is good. This is looking very good. Just no weird stuff happening. 4 laps to go. Boy, what a confidence boost this is going to be. I mean, Fredo's just driven off and left everybody. 3 laps to go. I mean, Fredo's just willing. We're already coming back on the rear of the field already. I mean, that's how fast Fredo's car is. Coming to the white flag. White flag's in the air. 1 more lap to go. Fredo bounces off the wall again. I told him to stay off the wall. Okay. We don't need to be doing that. Okay, wow, they're wrecking all over the place now. And the race ends and Fredo wins the race, despite that getting a little wild there. But hey, it doesn't matter. Fredo's a 2-time winner in the XFinity Series. I'm sure he just made an enemy right there. But yeah, good run there for Fredo. Excellent run. Got that win. If he can not wreck the car every other race, Fredo's going to be chasing a championship in his rookie season. So yeah, this is going to be really something else here. Like I said, if Fredo can calm down and not destroy the car every other race, Fredo's going to be in a real good spot here. Yeah, just donuts for everybody. Yeah, burn it down, Fredo. There you go. Nice view of the car right there. There you go, right there. All right, take a look at your finishers. Fredo Magino wins the race. Brandon Jones finishes 2nd. Harrison Burton 3rd, Michael Annette 4th, and Landon Castle, great run for him in the 89 car, the Morgan Shepherd car, finishes 5th. Chase Briscoe finishes 6th. Daniel Hemmert finishes 7th. Jeremy Clements 8th. 9th is Noah Gregson. Ryan Seed rounds after top 10. We will scroll on down and see where everybody finishes. Anthony Alfredo, not a particularly great day. Not terrible, but not a good day either. Finishes 17th. Ross Chastain, way back, doesn't have a very good day. Neither does Justin Allgaier, 19th and 20th. So, yeah, there's some guys back here that aren't typically back here. So, we'll go back here, see where everybody finishes. And Riley Hurts in the 18 finishes dead last. Austin Cindric must have had an engine problem or something, or crash. So, yeah, he finishes way back in the pack too. So, not a good day for him. So let's see what that does to the points. All right. So take a look at our points. Chase Briscoe leads the points. Brandon Jones is second. Harrison Burton is in third. Michael Annett in fifth. Michael Annett in fourth, my bad. And rounding out the top 5 points is Ryan Sieg. And we will scroll on down. Justin Allgaier slips back to 7th place. Fredo Mangino climbs up to 13th place in the points. Only 9 points out of 10th. So, very much in the running for the top 10 points in the regular season there. So, we'll slide on down here, check out where everybody's running. And, of course, there is Vinnie Miller, who has not made a race and has no points. And there's Fredo in victory lane, celebrating with the crew. Second win of the season for Fredo. Pretty much solidifies him into the chase, assuming he doesn't crash and burn and fall outside the top 25 in points. But, yeah, great win for Fredo. All right, we got some tweets from the peers here. So Vinnie Miller, who has not made a race, but still sends Fredo a tweet. It's a long way to the top, but you're on a roll. At Fredo Bengio the fourth, keep rolling. Yeah, we'll send him a compliment there. Joe Nemechek with a with a tweet. Apparently he's not happy with Fredo for some reason. With all of that dirty driving by at Fredo Bengino the fourth in the last race, I feel like I have to take a shower. Clean it up, Fredo Bengino the fourth. Yeah, well, I don't know what we did to make Nemechek mad, but we'll send him a compliment. Chad Fincham, this may be a different story. You are a terrible driver. You and your driving is absolute garbage. At the next race, most of the field will be coming for you. Count on it. That sounds like a threat, Chad Fincham. So what do you say to that, Fredo? Oh, you want to insult him? Okay. Insult sent. There you go, Chad Fincham. Eat it. Fredo's ready to take on all challengers. Josh Williams. Now that was exciting. What a finish. At Fredo Mangino the fourth. Pulled it off. What a win, indeed. There you go. Ryan C. Wow, that was a great win. Super close. I don't know about the super close part, but yeah, it was a great win, so we'll send him a compliment. Jesse Little, I've seen some dirty driving in my day, but man, that was awful. I can't imagine at Fredo Mangino the fourth has many friends in the garage. Yeah, well, that's just tough, buddy. So, yeah, take an insult. So, there you go. That win was not cool at Fredo Mangino the fourth. Way too much crash passing. You cannot believe the NASCAR Xfinity Series didn't take that win away from you. Sorry, pal. I'm afraid Fredo won the race, and that's just the way it is. So, yeah, Fredo says eat it. So, there you go. Ryan Siga was okay. Well, we'll send him a compliment there. But there you go. Fredo's got a few guys annoyed at him now. So yeah, we're Fredo's villain arc is beginning in full force. Not beginning, but Fredo's villain arc is now in full force. And so let's see where we head to now. Oh, we're back in the truck series. So that'll be our next episode. Yeah, let's do that. And also, yeah, we're not worried about contracts. Also, I think we also have enough money now to buy a new chassis. So let's see what we've got here. Indeed we do. So we can now buy another chassis. So we've got another short track chassis. There you go. And that also means we can we upgrade? Okay, we can't upgrade anything else. But I believe that also means we can hire new employees. Yes, we can hire new employees now. So let's just go ahead and see what we can hire here. So we got 1, 2, 3. So we need a chassis specialist. We got 4 engine guys, engine people. So we need an aero specialist and a chassis specialist. So we're going to hire the best of the best here. So we got that guy there is going to be our aero specialist. And now we've got a chassis specialist, and now we're all maxed out. So let's train our employees here. So yeah, we'll train that. This guy needs to be trained a lot, so we'll train him. And there you go. We got our guys ready to go now. So our next race will be at Richmond in the Truck Series, and that'll be our next episode. So hope you guys enjoyed this return to NASCAR Heat 5 career mode after a long hiatus. And we'll see you in the next episode. So take care all. Bye for now.